Hello everyone, I welcome you once again to this tutorial. Indeed, we are approaching to the extreme end of the program. Without wasting much time, we want to work on something over here. We want to work on the clear data form. Now, we want to clear the data over here, assuming that say the student have been promoted to the next class, and after you have exported the sheets and you want to collate a new data, how do you do that? You don't have the time to be selecting the whole of this and be clearing. We'll create a modulo to clear that detail for us. So ensure for the first time, if you don't have this enable your computer, you go to file and you go to options, and the option go to customize ribbon, and then check the developer tab, check it, and then you click on OK. So after you have done that, the developer tab will be enabled. Then you go to Visual Basics, and these are the properties. So you go to insert, and it goes to model. We are going to name the model, and the model you are going to name is clear basic 7 data. Okay, when you are writing, you are giving a name to the model, you ensure that there's no space. You can use underscore. Okay, so in order to clear a data, we use a function called clear content. Before that, you write the SAR procedure and then the name of the procedure. So clear underscore basic 7 underscore data. You can write it in this way or this one. Then brackets, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, and you press the enter key. Okay. Now, for us not to make the video long, I've written down the codes which I'll be sending to you in the platform. Okay, I'll explain it for you. So this is it. So I'll just paste this code over here. Now, this is what I want to achieve. And what I want to achieve is that if the user want to clear a data, there should be a message box. So if message box, in a message box, what do you want to appear there? I want to give a message that do you want to clear student data to prepare the sheet for entry? This action can be what? Undo. Then I'll give a VBA prompt, yes or no. Like how if you have a sign up, you have yes or no. Okay. Then it will bring the name of the sheets. So the sheet is called Basic 7 Learner. So you have to ensure that the name you have given here tally with the name of the sheets. So Basic 7 Learner data base is equal to yes. If it's equal to yes, what should happen? Then the sheet. Which sheet should we clear the data from? The sheet we are clearing the data from is our base 7 learner database. Okay, check it. It's what? Learner. So first of all, you can copy this, Ctrl C, and you go to the visual base, and you select the whole of here, and you paste it there. Okay. Now the sheet. What we want to clear a range of cells. So the name of the sheet. Somebody can say sheet 3. That the sheet 3 is the what? Contains, or you can, this is the ID. So dot range. And we are clearing for A3. So look at A3. This A3. Let me enable this for you to see the headings. This A3. So any data from this cell should be cleared. So let's look at the last K. So it should be K rather, K. So here should be K, not J. K. And the last cell is 202. You can check it out. Okay, the last cell is 202. Check it out. You can check it out. It's 202. I don't want to prolong the video. So it's 202. Check it yourself. It's 202. Then you close the parentheses. They should be in quotation marks. Okay. Then dot clear content. This is the function that clear content. Then what? Message board. They should give, if it is yes, then you should give this message board that message data clear successful. Okay, and the VBA information is what? Be 7 letter database. So we'll run this code. So you save it. Control X to save. Now you're going to assign this code to this button. You're going to assign it to this clear data. Okay, so right click and go to assign micro, and then you select this one, and then you choose here the name of the webhook. So this is the webhook. Then you click on OK. Now let's try and put some details over here. So 1, admission number 202, Saturday, Moses, the gender, female, class, basic, 7, date of birth, something. I'll pause the video and fill it so that I don't make the video long. Now I have filled the details. Check it well. Now this is where it will hold the image. We will not be entering the data like this. We'll be using the form. We'll be creating the form. So let's see what will happen to this. So when I click here, see what will happen. It will give me what is the. Do you want to clear student data to prepare the sheet for new entry? This action can, if you say yes, if you say no, it will not do anything. If you say yes, see the magic. It has cleared the data. It has cleared the data. So now let's work on this one as well. Now let's continue. We want to look at, to show this ribbon. You go to our Visual Basics, and then we'll come to Insert and go to Model, and the name of the model is what? Show underscore hide. underscore tab. Okay, give it a name. So for the show and hide tab, it is one line of code. So SAP. And what is the name of the show underscore? For you to get underscore is the sheet plus the dash. So show tab, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. And it's only one line of code. And this line of code is for application dot execute Excel for micro show dot this. Okay, show dot this. Okay, then we'll do that again, SAP, and then this one hide underscore tab. So we write the same code, but we just change here to false. So this line of code is used to show a ribbon that the application Excel dot execute Excel for micro show dot toolbar should be true. So save this code, save it, and go to the sheet. Now come here, right click, and go to assign micro, and then this is for show. You click on OK, and this one is for assign. So it's what hide, close it. So when we click here, it will hide the micro, the formula, the tabs. When you click here, it shows the tab. That's good. We'll work on it this one later, and then the data entry form. Let's come to the exam score. Now this place will leave it like that. Okay, we'll link this one to the learner database. So this, we'll link it here. Press enter key. Okay, this one too. You do what? Autofill. Here too, we'll link it to the learner database. Autofill. The gender, we'll link it to the database. Autofill. I forgot to do what? Autofill. The class equal to sign, you link it to the database. Then you do what? Autofill. Okay. Now the number on row. We'll calculate it on the data, on the learners database. So we'll calculate it later. Okay. The attendance to go and link it to the settings. So go to settings, attendance. Yes, attendance. This one, lock it. F4 to lock it. Then you press the enter key, and you do autofill. Now let's write another line of code for the export. So we go to Visual Basic. Okay, you come to insert, and then you go to model, And then this model is what? I'll give it a name, export basic what? 7 exam score. That's the model. So I'll SAP, and then I'll call it export underscore basic. There should be no space. Underscore exam underscore score. Then open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Now I've written the line of code over here. I'll copy and then I'll explain it to you. So you copy, I'll send this to you on WhatsApp. The reason is that I don't want to make the video to be long. If I'm writing it one by one, it will be long. So paste and I'll explain. So for it to, that is what I want to achieve. I want to give a prompt to the user. When the user click on the button, or the button that we have created, it should give a message box. So if message box is equal to, do you want to export the 7 score, this action can be undone. So if it will give you this response, VBA response, yes or no. If it is yes, if the base 7 score, so let's check that the naming is correct. Here is score, so here should be score. It should be the same. No, here should be score. If there's any mistake with the naming, it will affect the code. Okay, so if the message box, undo that. So if the message box and the user say yes, this is what you should do. You should copy tweet what sheet. So we are saying the name of the sheet is what? Base 7 exam score. You should copy dot copy. So for copy, for export, we are using the function dot copy. Then if you give this response that what base 7 exam score has been exported, please give it a name for future use. Then that's the name, that's the end. So here we just save it. Okay, save, and then you go back. Then you are going to right click, and then you go to assign micro. So this is the name of the micro. So immediately we trigger, we press this, it will give us this notice. If you say yes, then it will, you see that it has copied it for us. It has copied it for us. And then you give it a name. So don't save, I don't want to. Okay, so we'll stop here. We don't want to. In our next tutorial, we'll be working on the other important information. We'll be working on it. Thank you very much. See you